Ready, go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nigeria needs unity government after Buhari. Gumi. Nigeria needs unity government after Buhari. Gumi. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Kaduna-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi believes that any of the four leading presidential candidates has what it takes to govern the country. In this interview with Baba Negedu, Gumi blames ex-president Goodluck Jonathan and incumbent president Muhammadu Buhari for the present state of affairs in Nigeria. He suggests the way forward for the country. Nigeria recently celebrated her 62nd independence anniversary. What is your take on this journey in building so far? Nigeria has actually survived much turbulence over the years. In these 62 years of nationhood, and the journey has been rough, but we hope like an aeroplane, it will land safely. The journey has been really rough. Nigerians have passed through a lot. What are those things that actually made the journey rough, and what can be done to smoothen it going forward? As a nation, we have passed through civil war. We have bad governance. We have passed through insurgency and terrorism. The worst of all is that we have passed through the economic meltdown. These are normally things that have broken many nations along the line. But in Nigeria, to the extent that we are 62 years old and we are still intact, as a nation, I believe Nigeria will survive. Nigeria will survive. It is going to thrive. Also, we should not forget that 62 years is a small time in the lifetime of a nation. So it is still an infancy age for a nation when you actually compare it to other nations. You will know it is still a small age. Going forward, what do we really need to do as a people to put the country on a good pedestal? Nigeria needs the entrenchment of rule of law. This is necessary because Nigeria is almost like a lawless country. Obeying the law of the land is a great issue in Nigeria. So we need to take care of that for us to move forward as a country. Secondly, Nigeria needs to be educated on some certain things because we are not educated in the real sense of the word. Even those who are actually educated behave like they are half-baked. What do you think is wrong with the education system? Let me say that it is more of education and cultural integration. We have to develop an educational culture of our own and a moral compass in the country that will direct us on the right track. Look at the issue of cultism, even in our higher institutions. Look at the issue of sex for marks in the universities. Look at the plethora of vices that many Nigerians, even the ordinary people, are involved in. Nigerians need to develop a national moral consciousness going forward. As we go towards another election here, what actually do Nigerians need to look out for in the leader to bring about the desired change? Let me say that before Nigerians will look at anything, I want the political parties to look at it first. Because what I see happening is that we are going back to the 1966 arrangement, whereby every region is represented in the political equation of the country. You can see that all the regions are represented in the major political parties. For me, I believe that it is a positive development for sustainability if they will cooperate, so that whoever wins the other candidate will cooperate with them. Luckily for Nigeria, there is no animosity between all these major presidential candidates of the political parties. Before now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu supported Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate of Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN. Atiku also nominated Peter Obi as his running mate for the 2019 presidential election in the People's Democratic Party, PDP. All these people are friends, so don't expect all these differences like the one between President Muhammadu Buhari and Goodluck Jonathan. By the grace of God, Nigeria will heal and things will be better. If any of these people should win, let them come together to pacify their respective regions, and let us have a government of national unity so that Nigeria can heal. Are you advocating that anybody who wins the 2023 presidential election should form a unity government? Yes, they should go for a semi-unity government. It will help to pacify all the agitations across the country. It will bring about unity and all of us can work together. Honestly, we need stability and peace in Nigeria. Without stability and peace, all that we are talking about is like building castles in the air. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about.